Firstly, I would like to congratulate you
Thank you very much, sir.
for achieving this rank, and it's pleasure for all of us that you have achieved this rank. It was the first attempt.
No, it was my second attempt. Last year I got married out after interviews.
So you are preparing for UPSC civil services also.
No, I was preparing for the armed forces only since my college days.
No, but I came to know that you are preparing for UPSC also. Was it?
I gave state PCF exam because I had a lot of time after the written exam for physical, medical, and interviews. So I gave the state PCF and I cleared the prelims. But I am not purposefully preparing for the civil services.
Okay, so this is finally you join this.
Yeah, armed forces was my goal, and I will definitely join this.
So training has been started or not?
No, it will start around 5-6 months later.
Where is training conducted?
Actually, I have filled my first preference SSB. So
Okay.
SSB's training is conducted in Bhopal. It's
Bhopal.
training academy.
Sahastra Seema Bal.
Sasastra Seema Bal.
Okay. And what is done in this training?
It's armed forces training, so there will be physical work. Then we'll have to study about war tactics, and actually the main work of Central Armed Police Forces is to look after the internal security of the country. So our training is accordingly that we will have to train physically as well as mentally. And assistant commandant is a leadership position, so they will train us in leadership also.
What's the difference between NDA and the CAPF?
NDA and CDS, two exams are there. They are for the armed forces. Let me clear to all of you also. Actually, there are armed forces and then there are central armed police forces. The armed forces of the country consist of the Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force. Okay, these three forces, they take candidates through exams like NDA and CDS. NDA is conducted in our 11th and 12th classes, and after that, the students who are selected, they go to NDA, National Defense Academy, and there they complete their graduation and simultaneously undergo training. After that, they go to the IMA, INA, or EFA, that is Indian Military Academy, Air Force Academy, or Indian Naval Academy. So NDA and CDS are for the armed forces, and the CAPF is for the they look after the internal security. Earlier they used to be called as paramilitary forces, but paramilitary forces are, MHA has clarified that they are not paramilitary. Paramilitary forces are 2 or 3 paramilitary we have, like Assam Rifles. So CAPF looks after the internal security and armed forces looks after the external security.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the basic difference.
Yeah.
And like NDA, they become lieutenant. They get lieutenant.
Yeah, they get lieutenant.
And CAPF,
They get an assistant commandant, which is equivalent to the captain rank.
captain.
Actually, what happens after NDA, you have to do 3 years of training in NDA, then you go to the IMA or other academies, which you go through CDS directly. So after NDA, after 4.5 years, you become lieutenant after clearing NDA. And in CAPF, after 1 year training, you become captain, assistant commandant, which is equivalent to the captain rank of Indian Army.
So you have selected any area also, or you serve in any part of India?
It's a central force, so we will have to serve anywhere wherever
This is required.
Yeah, wherever required. But since SSB's main mandate is to guard the Indo-Nepal and Indo-Bhutan border, so majority of the time I'll be at those borders, like in Uttarakhand, UP, Bihar, Arunachal Pradesh, and Sikkim. But sometimes I'll also have to go to the J&K and Naxalism-related affected areas, like in Jharkhand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to clear this exam? What was your main motivation behind this?
My main motivation was the kind of life that Central Armed Police Forces provide, or the armed forces, because I had heard one quote that I would like to quote here. It was from Major Vivek Jacob sir. He was from 9 Para SF. He said, "Karm wahi karo jo karna hi phal lage." Usually we hear the quote from Bhagavad Gita, like "Karm karo, phal ki chinta mat karo." So from that quote he had derived another. He said, "कर्म वही करो जो करना ही फल लगे," ताकि आप कर्म करने के बाद फल की इंतजार में रहे ही ना कि हमें फल मिलेगा, ये काम करूंगा तो ये मिलेगा. So the kind of life that armed forces and CAPFs provide, I want to live that life. I don't want to sit on a chair throughout my life and do that as job. Because when I was in the final year of my graduation, at that time I got placed in a company, but I purposefully did not join that because of time. I was clearing written exams and I had to go for SSBs at different places like Bhopal, then Allahabad, Bengaluru, Mysuru. So I was traveling all this time. Some like 5-6 months I was in Bengaluru, then I was at home. So my routine was not very fixed because my life was going on like that. But I would suggest to have a good routine, like 8 to 10 hours of study daily, then also work on your physical fitness.
Yes, so like you said, physical fitness. What are the particular requirements of physical fitness? Any particular requirements for this examination? Eligibility criteria of
Yes,
physical fitness?
there are physical and medical exams for this CAPF assistant commandant rank. We have 100-meter running and 800-meter running and a long jump and short put throw.
Okay. So this is done after the clearing of examination or before
Yeah,
that?
after clearing the written examination, we have physical and medical test. But from this year onwards, they will first conduct interviews, then they will conduct physical and medical.
Okay. After interview it will be done now.
Yeah, now, from now onwards.
Okay. And what was your motivation that you might be getting from your parents? How they supported you in this journey?
My parents have been the biggest pillar of support of my life because I don't come from a very affluent family, but still my parents gave their everything, whatever they had, even more than what they had. They gave everything to my education, and whatever you want to do in your life, I will support you with whatever I can. So he never asked me like you should do this or you should go into this job, you should earn money. It's been 3 years since your graduation. He never put any kind of pressure on me. So he completely supported me, and for that I cannot thank him enough because again parents are not less than God, so we can only pray.
Yes. So who was your role model?
My role model, one has been my father, definitely from childhood, because I have seen him struggling and still carrying his family, not just us but his entire family. So although he is not, he has not got formal education. He was a driver, and now currently he is a farmer. Still, the kind of understanding that he has of this world and how to raise children. So what I liked about him was that his never give up attitude. He always trust God, and he has this faith that I will make everything right no matter what. So he worked hard throughout his life and provided us whatever we required. He has been one role model, and another role model that I recently met during my interview preparation. I would like to take his name, but I cannot reveal much about him. His name is Chaudhary sir. He has become my role model since last 1.5 years, and he is the person to whom after I look after, because he is such a disciplined man. I think if we can be just 10 to 20% of that, we can achieve anything in our life. So he is the man that he is my role model.
So your father and your family must be too much proud about you.
Yes, so when my result came out, I just told him, and then
Is he over there? The father.
no, actually my father was coming, but he couldn't because one of our relatives got her hand fractured, so they rushed to the hospital.
Okay. These students who are sitting over here, I just want to see more students like you from this institute.
Definitely, there will be many more Shyam Yadav, and there will be many more officers from different fields come out from this batch only. I have full faith in them, and they are pretty good students. I have interacted with them,
Okay.
so I got to know it. तो कैसा लग रहा है आप लोगों को इस नए स्कूल में? आप लोग एक बार खड़े होके अपना नाम और कहाँ से हो, ठीक है, और क्लास.
My name is Udit Yadav from class 6th. I live in AZAMGARH, AZAMGARH. Hello sir, my name is AIR-02. I am reading class 6. I am from Kolsa Budanpur, AZAMGARH.
Sir, my name is Kritika Singh. I am from class 8 and I live in Ayodhya.
Good morning, sir. I am Vaishnavi Agrari from class 8. I live in Antrolia, AZAMGARH.
तो सबसे पहले तो कहना चाहूँगा काफ़ी अच्छा लगा आप लोगों से मिल के इंट्रोडक्शन करके। मेरा नाम श्याम यादव है। मैं यहीं बगल में हैदरपुर नाम का एक गांव है, वहाँ का रहने वाला हूँ और अभी मेरी लेखपाल में ट्रेनिंग चल रही है और इस बार मेरा सिलेक्शन UPSC CAPF असिस्टेंट कमांडेंट में हुआ है, जिसमें मेरी ऑल इंडिया रैंक 2 आई है। तो आज हम थोड़ा सा एक इंटरैक्टिव सेशन करेंगे आप लोगों के साथ में, ठीक है। और जो बच्चे गांव से हैं या जिन्होंने पहले कभी नहीं बोला है, उनके लिए कहना चाहूँगा कि थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंस रखो। कोई बहुत बड़ी चीज़ नहीं हो रही है, बस बातचीत हो रही है। बड़ा भाई समझ के थोड़ा सा इंटरेक्शन करेंगे बस, ठीक है। किसी को कोई दिक्कत? बात करने में कोई प्रॉब्लम? घर पे बात करते हो ना बड़े भैया से, दीदी से, बस ऐसे ही नॉर्मल कन्वर्सेशन रखेंगे, ठीक है। तो किसी को अगर कोई क्वेश्चन हो तो पहले वो पूछिए।
Sir, tell me a time you had to work under pressure.
अभी हिंदी चलेगा?
Yes sir.
ओके। तो क्योंकि ज़्यादा लोगों को समझ में आएगा इसलिए हिंदी रखते हैं, ठीक है। तो अंडर प्रेशर का सीन ये है कि जब आप प्रिपरेशन करोगे, स्कूल टाइम से ऊपर प्रेशर आएगा, तो प्रेशर का ऐसा है कि प्रेशर से डरना नहीं है, प्रेशर के अंदर इंसान निखरता है। तो अगर आपको फील हो रहा है कि आपके ऊपर प्रेशर है या आपकी सिचुएशन थोड़ी सी खराब चल रही है, तो उससे डरना नहीं है। जितना ज़्यादा प्रेशर होगा उतना ही अच्छे इंसान आप बन के निकलोगे। आप लोग 6th क्लास में हो, तो 6th to 8th ना, तो कार्बन वगैरह के बारे में थोड़ा बहुत पता होगा। कार्बन कोयला होता है, अंडर प्रेशर एंड टेम्परेचर फिर वो उसका फॉर्म चेंज होता है, ग्रेफाइट और डायमंड बनता है। आइडिया है थोड़ा बहुत आप लोगों को? ठीक है, नहीं हो तो मैं बता देता हूँ कि कार्बन के ही एलोट्रॉप्स होते हैं, ठीक है, ग्रेफाइट और डायमंड भी। बट अगर आपको कोयला मिलता है तो कोयला बहुत सस्ता मिल जाता है सड़क पे, ठीक है। कोयले को बहुत ज़्यादा हाई प्रेशर और टेम्परेचर के अंदर रखा जाता है लंबे टाइम तक, धीरे धीरे करके वो डायमंड बनता है। और फिर डायमंड की वैल्यू आप सबको पता है क्या होती है। कोयले का और डायमंड का कोई कंपेरिजन है? नहीं है, ठीक है। तो अंडर प्रेशर अगर आप लोग फील कर रहे हो तो इतना समझ लो कि कोयले से हीरा बनने का टाइम आ रहा है। बस उस प्रेशर को झेल जाना, उसमें टूटना नहीं है। तो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट लाइफ में आपके काम आएगी। आप, इट डज नॉट मैटर कि आप कहाँ से एजुकेशन ले रहे हो, कौन से प्रोफेशन में जा रहे हो। 99% ऑफ सक्सेस ऑफ योर लाइफ डिपेंड्स कि आप लोगों से डील कैसे करते हो, ठीक है। आप अपने से छोटे लोगों से, आप अपने से बराबर के लोगों से, या आप अपने से बड़े लोगों से, सो कॉल्ड बड़े लोगों से, ठीक है, आप उनसे डील कैसे कर पा रहे हो। आप, ऐसा तो नहीं है कि जो आपसे थोड़ा सा निचले लोग हैं या थोड़ा सा गरीब हैं या जो भी निचले तबके के लोग हैं, आप उनके साथ बदतमीजी कर रहे हो, और आपके दोस्त लोग हैं उनसे अच्छे से रह रहे हो, आपसे बड़े लोग हैं आप उनसे दब के रह रहे हो। अपने आप को किसी से कम मत समझो या कभी अपने आप को किसी से ज़्यादा मत समझो। लाइफ सबको हम्बल कर देती है। कोई कितना भी कॉन्फिडेंट हो, कितना भी ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट हो, लाइफ में इंस्टेंसेस आएंगे जब आपको हम्बल कर देगी लाइफ कहीं ना कहीं पे। तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा ह्यूमिलिटी रखिए अपने अंदर और हर इंसान को इंसान की तरह ट्रीट करने का कोशिश करो। और सबसे बड़ी चीज़, जो सबसे बड़ी स्किल, वो यही है कि आप लोगों के साथ डील कर पा रहे हैं या नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। क्योंकि आपको लाइफ में अच्छे लोग मिलेंगे, बुरे लोग मिलेंगे। तो बस इस चीज़ का ध्यान रखना कि एक अच्छा इंसान बनो और लोगों से डील करना सीखो, और वो सीखोगे लोगों से डील करके।
At last, we would like to felicitate you for your achievement and that you came over here in a short duration of time.